Hello and welcome to Learning with Andrew. Today we're going to work on something very important in our daily life, report speech. Let's suppose that a friend of yours falls in love with your sister. But he can't tell her, so he asks you that huge favor of telling her about their feelings. You have two ways to do that. First, you can say her the exact words that your friend told you. That is called direct speech. Let's see. George said, "I'm in love with Maria." That isn't very common, and honestly it sounds kind of weird, so we use report speech. Let's see the same example. Charles said that he was in love with you. It sounds better, right? Okay, take a look at the theory. If we report what another person has said, we usually do not use the speaker's exact words, but report speech. Therefore, you need to learn how to transform direct speech into report speech. The structure is a little different depending on whether you want to transform a statement, question, or request. Today, we're going to focus in statements. When we transform statements, it's necessary to check if we have to change pronouns, verbs, tenses, or places and time expressions. Pronouns. In report speech, you often have to change the pronoun depending on who says what. Example: George says, "My fiancée looks hot." George says that his fiancée looks hot. Tenses. When we use report speech, the main verb of the sentence is usually past. Paul said that, I told her that, etc. The rest of the sentence is usually past too. Example: Paul said that he was feeling ill. I told Lisa that I didn't have any money. Although it's not always necessary to change the verb in report speech. If you report something and the situation hasn't changed, you don't need to change the verb to the past. Let's see an example. Direct. Paul said, "My new job is very interesting." Reported. Paul said that his new job is very interesting. The situation hasn't changed, his job is still interesting. Finally, places and time expressions. Let's go direct to the example. It's Friday and you meet James at a restaurant. James tells you that he saw Carolina in this restaurant today. He says, "I saw Carolina here." One day later, Maria rings you at home and you want to report her what James has told you. However, now you are not at the restaurant but at home, and one day has passed since then. So we could say, James said that he had seen Carolina at the restaurant yesterday. Or we can say too, I met James in a restaurant yesterday and he said that he had seen Caroline there that day. In the following table, you will find ways of transforming place and time expression into report speech. Take a look, please. Okay, we're done for today, and remember, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Have a nice day.